Hey y'all, welcome back. If this is your first time to the channel, my name is Leah, and today we are doing yoga in the Dolly Sods wilderness area in West Virginia. So I managed to find a fairly flat rock right in the middle of Red Creek. It's normally not this low, but we are in the middle of a drought, so I'm going to take advantage of this and practice yoga right in the middle of everything. So if you guys are ready to get started, we're going to begin on our backs. And you're going to bring the soles of your feet together, open your knees up nice and wide. You can rest your right hand on your belly and your left hand on your heart. Just bringing your focus to your breath. Maybe narrowing your breath down to your nostrils. Taking a deep breath in, filling up your lungs, and exhale. Release any tension in between your shoulder blades and at the base of your neck. Gently start to bring your knees back together. Once your knees are touching, wiggle your feet about hips width apart. Getting a little internal rotation. After that, external hip rotation. And then you're going to start to squeeze your knees in towards your chest. From here, you can either have your hands down at your sides, or you can place your hands underneath your sit bones to support your low back, and you're going to start to extend your legs up to the sky. One of the best things that you can do for your body after a long hike or a long run is to sit with your feet up in the air, letting all the deoxygenated blood flow back to your heart. And if you want to make this a little bit more restful, you can bring your hips up to a wall, a rock, a tree, so you have something to rest your feet on. So from here, you're going to start to slide your hands up your legs. While you're doing that, bring your feet down so you can reach your shins, ankles, or outsides of your feet. And then pull your knees to the outside of your ribs. Turn the soles of your feet up to the sky for happy baby pose. And you can bring a little bit of movement to this happy baby by rocking from side to side. You may need to adjust your grip and slide your hands down a little bit further, but start to extend your legs nice and long, straightening them to your own degree, letting them fall open nice and wide, feeling the stretch in the inside of your thighs. And then gently come back into that Supta Baddha Konasana. Your feet are together, your knees are open. Maybe your right hand is on your belly and your left hand is on your heart. Start to bring your knees to touch, wiggle your feet apart. And then gently start to press your way up to a comfortable position. Extend your legs nice and long. You're going to take your hands behind you, your fingertips face away from you. As you inhale, lift your chest up, drop your head back. And then as you exhale, begin to forward fold. And you want to think about having a nice long spine here, so even if you have to reach your hands towards your shins instead of your feet, You're keeping that nice long spine. You're not rounding and overstretching your back. And then gently start to make your way back up. Bring your right foot to the inside of your left thigh. Inhale, sit up nice and tall, and exhale, forward fold over that left leg. Gently start to press your way back up. Your right foot comes to the outside of your left leg. Just pull that right knee in first, and you should feel a nice stretch in that right hip. And then if you want to add a twist, you can take your right hand behind you and look over your right shoulder. Gently start to come back to center. Don't move your right foot, but you're going to bring your left foot to the mat. Use your hip muscles to press that right knee away from you. Flex your right ankle to keep your knee safe. Make sure you're not overstretching it. And then gently start to extend both legs. Inhale, reach up to the sky, and as you exhale, fold forwards. Start to make your way back up. That left foot comes to your right inner thigh. Take an inhale, exhale, fold forwards. On your next inhale, start to make your way back up. Left foot comes to the outside of your right leg. Just hug that knee in first. Feel the stretch in your outer left hip. And then if you want to take it further, that left hand goes behind you and look out over your left shoulder. Gently come back to center and start to bring your right foot to the mat. Remember to flex your left ankle to keep your left knee protected and activate those left hip muscles to press that left knee away from you. Really feel the stretch in the outside of your left hip. Gently extend both legs. Your hands are behind you. Your fingertips are pressing away from you. Inhale, lift your chest, drop your head back. And then one more time, you're going to fold forwards to your own degree. This time, let your head and neck relax, round your spine just a little bit so you can roll one vertebrae at a time all the way back onto your back. Squeeze your knees into your chest. You're going to keep a hold of that right knee as you reach your left leg up to the sky and let it fall down. Start to extend that right leg up to the sky. Slide your hands up to your shin, ankle, or foot. You can lift your head and your chest. See if it's possible to reach your head in the direction of your toes. And then maybe start to let your head come back to the mat. You're probably going to need to bend that right knee. And then your left hand holds whatever is comfortable. Your right hand goes out to the right. Pull your leg to the left as you look to the right. Gently start to come back to center. Both knees come in towards your chest. Keep a hold of that left leg. The right leg reaches up to the sky and falls down to the mat. Extend that left leg nice and long. Lift your head and your chest so you can slide your hands up a little bit further. Grab whatever is comfortable. And see how high you can lift your head and your chest. See if you can close the gap in between your knee and your nose. And then begin to lower your head back down to the mat. You may need to bend that left knee slightly. Right hand reaches for whatever is comfortable. Left hand and gaze go out to the left. Start to pull that leg to the right. And it doesn't matter how far that left leg gets, but you want to make sure that your left shoulder never comes off the mat. Gently start to come up to center. Bring your knees into your chest so that you can rock and roll all the way up. Cross over your ankles. And from all fours, you're going to bring your feet together and tuck your toes. Lean your hips back onto your heels. And you can support yourself with your hands, or you can sit all the way up. Take your pointer fingers, flick out your pinky toes so that you know you're on all 10 toes evenly. This is a really good stretch for your toes and your feet, but it is super uncomfortable. So only hang out for as long as you would like, and whenever you're ready, you're going to start to make your way into child's pose by untucking your toes and reaching your forehead towards the mat, extending your arms nice and long. On your inhale, start to come up onto all fours. Tuck your toes, lift your knees up into a downward facing dog. Spend a breath here. Maybe walk out your dog, lifting one heel, dropping the other. And then inhale, lift your heels, exhale, bend your knees, step your feet up to the front of the mat. Step your feet nice and wide, put a slight bend in your knees, grab opposite elbows for ragdoll pose. Drop your hands down to the mat, turn your toes out a little bit wider, squat your butt down. You can have your hands down on the mat, or you can bring your hands to prayer at the center of your chest and press your elbows into your knees. Open up your hips a little bit wider. And then hands come down to the mat. Come back to a forward fold and roll one vertebrae at a time all the way up to standing. Roll your shoulders down your back to open up your chest. And from here, You're gonna come onto the ball of your right foot, and we're just gonna do little ankle rolls. So you can do them as big or as little as you'd like, as slow or as quickly as you'd like. It's whatever is comfortable for you. Go ahead and reverse that direction. And then switch feet. So your right foot is grounded. You're on the ball of your left foot. Just doing little circles. And then reversing that. All right, both feet are on the mat. Bring your hands to your hips. You're gonna press your hips forward. Take them to the right, back behind you, to the left and forward. Just doing some hip rolls. When you backpack, you have your hip straps right here, and all of the weight of your backpack is resting on your hips. Reverse that. So it's nice to break up all of that tension caused from the backpack. All right, come back to a neutral spine. As you inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Grab your left wrist with your right hand, and as you exhale, your hands go to the right, your hips go to the left. Stretch out that left side body. And then inhale, come up to center. Exhale to the other side. Hands go to the left, hips go to the right. Inhale up to center, and exhale, bring your hands down to your chest in prayer. Close your eyes, take a full breath here. Exhale, drop your hands at your sides and begin to open your eyes. All right, guys, I'm gonna head downstream, pack up camp, and we are going to walk the extra 2 miles out of this 11-mile hike. And I will see you later. All right, y'all, that's all I have for you this week. We're all packed up, heading out of here, and I will see y'all soon.